It was a crisp autumn evening when Lisa and her friends decided to take a detour on their way home from a college study session. A faded hand-painted sign caught their attention. The Carnival of Forgotten Dreams, open tonight. The sign pointed down an overgrown path, barely visible under layers of fallen leaves. "Isn't this weird?" Lisa said, her voice trembling slightly. But her friends, ever the adventurers, convinced her to check it out. As they walked deeper into the woods, the faint sound of carnival music drifted through the air. The melody was unsettling, off-key, like a music box running out of wind. They emerged into a clearing, and there it was, a carnival. The place looked like it had been frozen in time. The paint on the carousel horses was chipped, and the Ferris wheel creaked as if moved by the wind. Dim, flickering bulbs lit the attractions, casting long shadows on the ground. Yet, not a single soul was in sight. "Where is everyone?" Lisa whispered. "They're probably hiding to scare us," joked Ryan, her friend, trying to sound braver than he felt. They decided to explore, lured by the eerie allure of the place. First, they wandered toward the carousel. The horses seemed to watch them as they moved past. "Weird design," noted Sarah, another friend. She reached out to touch one of the horses and the music abruptly stopped. The silence was deafening. "Let's keep moving," Lisa urged, her heart racing. Next, they approached the Hall of Mirrors. The glass entrance gleamed under the flickering lights, beckoning them in. Against her better judgment, Lisa followed her friends inside. The mirrors reflected not just their faces but something else, shadowy figures lurking behind them. "Is that a clown?" Sarah's voice quivered. In one of the mirrors, they all saw it. A figure dressed in a tattered clown costume, its painted smile smeared and its eyes hollow. Ryan spun around, but the figure wasn't there, only the reflection. "Let's get out of here," Lisa shouted. As they scrambled out of the Hall of Mirrors, the carnival seemed to come alive. The Ferris wheel started spinning on its own. The carousel's music resumed, louder and more chaotic. Laughter echoed, but it wasn't joyful. It was mocking. Then they saw them, figures emerging from the shadows. The clown was leading them, dragging a balloon that seemed to defy gravity. Behind it, other performers followed. A contortionist whose limbs bent in unnatural ways, a strongman with hollowed eyes and a permanent sneer, and a juggler whose knives hovered in the air as if by magic. "We need to leave, now!" Ryan shouted. They sprinted back toward the path they came from, but the carnival seemed to stretch endlessly. The attractions moved, blocking their way. The clown raised its hand, and the balloon burst, releasing a deafening scream. Lisa turned to her friends, only to find she was alone. The carnival music swelled, and the shadowy figures closed in. In desperation, she screamed, "What do you want?" The clown stopped inches away, tilted its head and whispered, "To make you part of the show." The next day, no one could find Lisa or her friends, but a new attraction appeared at the Forgotten Carnival. A carousel with 4 new riders, their terrified faces frozen forever in painted smiles.